Hello, welcome back, Director of Football Sabotage, Livorno. In today's episode, we are going to be facing Inter Milan at home. It's been a bit disappointing the last few episodes. Obviously, the January transfer window wasn't jam-packed. We got knocked out of the Italian Cup semi-final by Brescia, and it's fair to say it's been a mixed set of results since as well. So after the crushing defeat by Brescia in the Italian Cup semi-finals, we then went away to AC Milan and beat them 2-0. I think they were in the top 4 at the time we played them, and we absolutely played brilliantly, and Sheep Bacassa and Inter Milan got some goals. Back-to-back wins, a 2-0 away win against Atalanta, Sheep Bacassa on the score sheet, John's guard as well, Inter Milan missed a penalty in the 89th minute, but again, better performance. Then at home against Sampdoria, we took a very early lead through a Ranocchia in the 3rd minute. We seemed like we might hold on for the win. They weren't really offering too much going forward, but in the 80th minute, Rainier got them a goal from attacking midfield. And unfortunately, it was a draw, but still a decent draw. Sampdoria, a good side in this league. And then a hugely disappointing 3-2 away defeat to Torino. Simone Zaza gave them the lead in the 5th minute, but we did equalise through Tarun Noriega, our centre-half from Wolfsburg, I think, on loan. I can't really remember his name. We then took the lead through Inter Milan in the 50th minute, but then they equalised 4 minutes later, and Baselli crushed our hopes in the 82nd minute. And maybe a draw would have been a fairer result, but on the reflection, Torino probably, if one side was to win, deserve it. We came back with a win though, a 1-0 undeserved win against Bologna. Zach got himself a goal, his first goal for what feels like forever, in the 41st minute. Bologna came into the match after that and were really, really dominant, but they didn't really create that many clear-cut opportunities. But if you look at the stats, they will definitely feel aggrieved at getting beat. And then finally, a 1-0 away defeat against Chievo. A 73rd minute goal from Di Pietro was enough for them to get the win. We did dominate looking at the stats, but if you take a look at the chances created, we didn't really do anything of note in this match. So unfortunately, it was a defeat. So this is how the table looks after that set of results. We are sitting in 8th position, 6 points away from Sampdoria in 7th, but we do have a game in hand. So we're looking quite comfortable in the top half in terms of 10th and above. I would like to finish above 10th, 9th and above will be my target, preferably. But Inter Milan are obviously a very good side in this division. They are 4th currently. It's a long way off 3rd, by the way, but obviously the way we've been playing, it's not necessarily a guarantee that we're going to get anything from this match. So this is how we're going to line up for today's game. Dullo will start in goal, Belangioli, Taglia, Pietra, Tarun Noriega. Maru will start in the defence. Ranocchia, Hugo Fernandez, John's guard and Inter Milan in the diamond, with Sheep Bacassa and Zach leading the line. I do believe Skrbek is just out of form at the minute, and Sheep Bacassa did score a couple of goals when he got a run in the side, so we'll see how he gets on today. Obviously Inter Milan got some great players, 2 regens, Riestra at centre half, he looks okay, and Abelera at left back, and he looks decent as well, a Brazilian and Argentinian, who would have thought. Sometimes we play well against teams that are better than us. I think one word that could describe our team is inconsistent. Early highlight here, 47 seconds in, and Maya goes close to Inter Milan from a direct free kick. But yeah, the inconsistency is definitely killing us a little bit. A lot of that can be explained due to our transfer philosophy. You know, younger players are obviously going to take a longer time to get that consistency built and their attributes to flourish. But we have had a lot of injuries this season, and particularly in the second half of the season, it's been quite evident that the strength and depth's not there. Please, VAR, do me a favour and cancel that goal. It definitely looked offside from where I was sitting. No bias. Oh, he's give the goal. No. So, turns out he wasn't offside. It's just terrible marking from our left back. Inter Milan on the attack again with Maya in the centre. He takes a strike, and Dullo probably could have done a little bit better with that. Maybe held it. But not seeing it in 3D, we don't know if it was high up or not. So in the early exchanges, Inter Milan have definitely dominated this half, and the first half is going to come to an end quite quickly. If we're to get back into this game, we're probably going to have to make some changes at half time. We'll see. So we kick off for the second half, shoot from right to left this time. Obviously, this is not a game you expect us to get points from, but it would be nice just to steal something. Abelera on the left-hand side cuts in, gives it to Lovro Maya, and he gets his 12th goal of the season to put Inter Milan 2-0 up. Obviously, we looked at that left back, and he's really quite good, and he's proved it there, cutting in off that left-hand side, doing excellently well. Our exposure to on the wings, because we're obviously playing the diamond and not playing the wingers, It means that we do get dominated sometimes by the wing player if they have talented left backs and right backs in particular. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at this goal. I mean, let's just take a little glance at what's just happened here. Livorno hit a Chiesa, gets the ball in, Taglia Pietra hits our defender. Mauro Cardi is just there, perfectly timed. Yeah, 3-0. Triple sub coming in. Hideteraves going to come on for Taglia Pietra. Galvan's going to come in for Ante Koric. Belangioli's going to come off for Alexander Madsen. Yeah, Madsen. Oh, a highlight for us maybe. Teraves gets his head on a corner and doesn't beat the keeper. Oh, a long ball played over the top for Sheep because he's got options in the box. Galvan's there and he hits the bar. Madsen, oh God. Anyone you don't want hitting that strike. It's Alexander Madsen. Another Inter Milan chance here with only 9 minutes to go. Abelera on this left-hand side again. He's already got 2 assists for the day. Stefan de Vrij. Challenge comes in. How is Stefan de Vrij, the centre-back, doing that sort of finish? I don't believe it, Football Manager. Please review it. Yeah, but he's been causing us problems all down that left-hand side, all game. De Vrij, what sort of challenge was that, Nicola Maru? Honestly, you need to start crunching players. You know, after that AC Milan game, I was like, you know, we might nick something against Inter Milan. We've done it against AC. Zach with a tidy finish there. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I thought live coming Inter Milan, you know, could be potentially be a big upset here. Inter Milan are a good side, but they're not as good as AC Milan in this league. And we get absolutely dominated. But Zach, I don't know if he scuffed his shot there or if that was meant. If it was meant, top marks. 10 seconds to go. I just want the referee to put me out of my misery. Unless we can get a goal here. No, we can't. 4-2 would have looked a lot better than 4-1. And there we are, Inter Milan 4, Livorno 1. Disappointing result from our perspective, particularly at home. You want to be able to challenge against pretty much anyone in the league at home, but unfortunately we weren't a challenge today. So after that match, we are still in 8th position, but a lot of teams have a game in hand on us. Torino and Bologna can go above us with a draw, I do believe, unless it's head-to-head in Serie A, so I'm not sure if they would go above us with a draw, but with wins, they will both go above us. But I have been busy in the transfer market. Agreed some signings. You'll see them soon. In terms of the next episode, it will be the final game of the season against Perugia. We'll talk about our squad. We'll talk about everything to do with this season, how I feel it's went. 5 games in between, which we'll review, of course. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you enjoy my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.